Here we go again. You might not believe me, but I didn't really want to be here again. I mean, I did because I enjoy talking to you, but I didn't because I don't want to be leaked. The problem is, if there's spoilers or leaks out there, some part internally inside me needs to read them. I can't explain why, it's just I know it's there, I need to read it. It doesn't really interfere too much in my watching experience. I can still watch things and enjoy them a great deal. But if I don't, I feel like I'm missing out on something. It's like the FOMO thing. I feel like I'm missing out on something other people know, and I need to know this information immediately. All that to be said, I don't want to be here. I don't want to be here right now, spoiling the end of this season. But here we are, and this is what's happening right now. So if you don't want any information, and granted, I'll be very transparent. This, unlike some of the other stuff that we got previously in the season, this isn't necessarily verifiable. So in full honesty, this might just be a troll post. Might not be anything realistic. But it's popped up a few times, and I had someone specifically send me a private message saying, this is legit, you need to see this, essentially. So they brought me into their stuff, and I'll be honest, sir or miss, whoever you were, I appreciate you. I do. I might be, venting and whinging here about what I do and don't want to do, but I am here, and I'm not mad at you, and we're going to talk about this in a moment. But before we get into that, hi everybody, I'm Phil, the Issues Guy. And if you don't want to be spoiled, if you know better, if you're not like somebody that touches the stove like I do, it's hot. Someone says, taste this, it's gross. I'm going to taste it. Someone says, smell this, it's disgusting. I need to smell it. Someone says, don't touch that, it's hot. I want to know how goddamn hot it is. So if you're somebody that actually has chill and has self-control, you can go away. I realize I said that very rude. You can go. You can see yourself out the damn door. But this is your last warning. I am not going to give you any more warnings, no last minute sort of thing. If you do not want to be spoiled or leaked potentially, because as I said, none of this is verifiable. But if you do not absolutely know you don't even want to hint at it, this is your last chance to go away. So let's get into it. Okay, here's the leak. Julie's wig was spotted from a satellite outer space, and they were able to triangulate and figure out where Fromtown was and save everybody. I'm so sorry for spoiling that. No, I'm kidding. This is just actually your last warning. Get the hell out of here if you don't want to be leaked or spoiled. Okay, here we go. You had your last warning. The first thing on this list says, Jade and Tabitha dig out the bones of the children. So it looks like they will be successful in what this plan is and dig out the bones, and that Tabitha potentially could be a part of it as well. Number 2 on this list says, Boyd and his team pull out the bottle tree and drop a rope ladder for them. So we can see that Boyd leads one team, Jade leads another team theoretically, or maybe it's just Jade and Tabitha that go down in there. Again, mind you, as I said, none of this is verifiable, so we're playing the game here. We're basically eating the troll's food, if this is a troll post, and I don't mind doing that because I wanted an excuse to come and talk to you this week anyway. So if all of this is bullshit, we'll figure it out, and you can happily come back to this video after the end of the season and say, you fell for it, ha ha, fooled you. Like in Spaceballs, where they're all pointing at him and going, fooled you. You can all say that to me after the fact. Okay, this is a big one that I speculated early on, and I'm very interested that it says this. I guess the creatures are like gremlins. The creatures can't seem to step into the light that is shining through the ceiling. So at the end of this season, when the tree is ripped out, there's light shining down, and apparently we see that the creatures cannot get into the light. Apparently they're blinded by the light. Okay, so next thing, the rope ladder breaks since Sophia cut part of the rope in preparation for the plan. Here come our 2 big ones. Well, I mean, that's an obvious one. Not obvious. If she knows the plan, she's going to be doing something to mess with it. But this does kind of mess with the thought that maybe she wants them to dig up the bones. But the bones get dug up anyway. Maybe she just wants to kill somebody that's trying to climb out, or mess with them climbing out, get them trapped underground for whatever reason. But she still wants them to find the bones, theoretically. These next 2 are our deaths. Number 1, it says Smiley kills Marielle. Doesn't say any details about how this happens. What the situation is that Smiley is with Marielle in the same place at the same time, but it says Smiley kills Marielle. And the other one it says is Sophia kills Elgin. Again, no bigger details, no depth to that, just simple terms. Sophia kills Elgin. Don't know how, don't know where, don't know why. This is a big one coming up that I think is could possibly give us our Empire Strikes Back ending at the end of the season to show that things are going worse and things are just going to go in a horrible direction. Sophia starts to collect all the talismans from every building. The next one says Donna takes Ethan and Julie to their house, and the possessed kitchen starts acting up again. So apparently Jim, Ghost Jim, or whatever Amityville horror things happening in the kitchen again. Henry is convinced that it's all in his mind, and he's leaving on a jet plane. Sorry. And he gets a gun from the sheriff's station, and he tries to confront the victor. But Ethan interrupts them, and Henry drops the gun on the floor. No word if the gun fires when dropped and shoots somebody, shoots him, shoots Victor, shoots Ethan, shoots Henry himself. Somehow he hurts himself, but it doesn't seem like, or it doesn't say here, that there's any sort of final confrontation of the situation. My dog does not like that one. He wanted to see more happen with that storyline. Next, we have Boyd, Ellis, and Fatima go into the caves to rescue Jade and Tabitha. So from this, what the theoretical situation would be is that the ropes get cut, Jade and Tabitha are able to uncover the bones, but they get dropped into the tunnels, and then it seems like Boyd, Ellis, and Fatima need to go, or decide to go down there to rescue them. And Fatima transforms into one of the creatures and fights them. Fights who? I'm going to read these two again. Boyd, Ellis, Fatima go in the caves to rescue Jade and Tabitha. Fatima transforms into one of the creatures and to fight them. So I'm assuming once she gets down there, she transforms into one of the creatures and attacks Boyd, Ellis, and Fatima, not attacks the creatures, or attacks Jade and Tabitha in some way, shape, or form. Again, it doesn't get any more detailed than what we have. We don't have a full script or full breakdown. We have bullet points that list these things that could potentially happen at the end of this season, if we are to believe this post. And again, I'm not sure if I do or I don't. I just know that someone slapped me across the face with this gigantic leak, gave me the big leak smack, and I needed to smack all of you right back with it. Okay, a couple more here, two more. The boy in white and Sophia walk to the faraway tree. Sophia comments about the boy in white growing up, maybe suggesting he isn't as ancient, or who knows, that was a little supposition put in by the person that wrote this. Boy in white says she's going to lose this time. This one is the one that screams to me as could possibly symbolize this all being fake. The reason why is this sounds an awful lot like Lost. And people that don't want to get into Lost or don't want full Lost spoilers, this is sort of bullet pointing it a little bit. There is a battle going on in the island between two forces, a man in black and Jacob, who some would refer to as the man in white. And the two of them talk about how they've been on this island forever and they're sort of in competition in different levels and ways. I'm not going to get into exactly what they're in competition for or how that all works because number one, it's been a while since I watched Lost and I'm going to screw it up and I'm going to get some actually in the chat that goes, actually, Phil, Jacob and the man in black were brothers and you forgot that part. Yes, I know I did. But they are in some sort of competition on the island for the souls of the island in some way, shape, or form. Or maybe I'm incorrect about that. I think Smokey is trying to kill Jacob and can't physically kill Jacob himself, so he needs to convince other people to do it. But while Jacob's bringing other people to the island to try to see who's going to take over as the leadership of the island. I think that's it. But this screams a little bit like somebody is trying to project Lost onto From on this one. And if they do do something like this, where they have the boy in white and Sophia sort of be old friends or be in constant competition with each other and have this age-old battle, it does kind of connect with that. It does look moderately reflective to me in that way. And last, but certainly not least, Sophia throws all the talismans into the faraway tree. So she gathers all the talismans from around town and tosses them into the trees to show that leading into our next season, our characters in our town will be without the talismans to protect them. And we'll be back to the screaming and hiding in the woods situation. And those are our leaks. As I said, I have no clue if these things are for real. If they are, holy hell, it's going to be a crazy couple of episodes. And I don't want to break this down too much because I don't want to spend too much and too many brain cells because I'm lacking them. I'm losing them on a day-to-day basis. Now, I don't want to spend too much time and effort breaking down something we don't know if it's true or not. I just wanted to sort of wrap you all into this and get your opinions on whether you think this is legit or not. And if it is legit, get some of your thoughts on how this would feel for an end of the season. If you somehow made it this far and you didn't want to get spoiled and you're like, what an asshole. How did you do this? Why are you this mean? It's, I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. I think I gave you enough warning. And if you're upset that I told you that Julie's wig is seen in outer space, or the collective hate for Ellis has gathered everyone together to be able to organize the thoughts, and that's the meaning of all of this is that everyone hates Ellis and Julie's wig. That's the truth about this entire series. But here we go. Those are our potential leaks for the end of the season. And like I said, please let me know what you think of them. If you think they're legit, or if you think they're full of crap, or if you do think they're legit, what are your thoughts about them? Anyway, everybody, thank you. No more predictions for me for the rest of the year. Oh my goodness. Anyways, I'll talk to you guys next time. Can't wait to see these final 2 episodes.
Dude.